I don't understand. He can get a black belt in jiu-jitsu wrestling, but he can't hop his height. I don't understand where the difference, I don't understand. But if you go to the gym and train and you can't walk around with your body weight for 100 meters, there's something wrong with you. I think that would be fair for a woman. This is a woman's fitness test. This is easy. Do you know what we're doing today? We're watching Mike Israetel do a fitness test. That is the video for today. I can't wait. He's jacked, he's strong, he looks well, no, he doesn't really look fantastic.
Oh, Greg glazing.
I mean, he has a lot of muscle and he's shredded. That's most guys' goals. It's packaged in a strange way. That's it.
Yeah.
And so I can't wait to see this. I can't believe no one sent this to me. It's got 700,000 views in 7 days. And so it says, does their training still work? And so rather than that, we're gonna find out, does Mike's training work? I mean, this guy is a black belt jiu-jitsu fighter. Did you know he had a black belt in jiu-jitsu? I did a match for about 5 minutes. Mike was watching and it gassed me out. And I have incredible amounts of cardio. I'm like winning bike races and so on. And so Mike has to be fit. I mean, he's doing like an hour a day rolling. I have a lot of friends that do this MMA stuff. They're all super fit. They're shredded. They look amazing. And so Mike is going to ace this test. I mean, how could he not? I'm predicting it. I mean, how could he not? It's a Navy SEALs fitness test or whatever. So we're going to watch the video and we're going to see. How does he do? Let's get right into it. Just so you know, fitness testing was my fondest memories of school growing up. I just loved the fitness test, doing the 1 mile run, then the 1.5 mile run, the long jump, the push-ups, the sit-ups, all of it. Like, this was my jam. I was very good at it. I loved it. And so let's see how Mike does. And actually, there was one event that I sucked at, and it was the running. I couldn't run for shit of asthma, and I got the worst score you could get. And after that moment, I said, not again. And I would start running. I was run for an hour around the ball field. Eventually, the year after, I started doing triathlons. That's how much I loved it. Did you know that?
Yeah, most people would get discouraged and stop. Oh, I'll never run again. Instead, you went like the opposite.
Yeah, I went from getting the shitty grade to getting the excellent, the highest grade, the excellent grade. Every other event, I was amazing. The push-ups, the sit-ups, the strength, the jumping, the agility, all the stuff. I was actually an athlete.
About 70%. Load in, load in.
What did I just watch? This is what I just saw. I just saw Mike go.
Oh, yeah.
Like you look like an elf.
Like a kangaroo?
Like a kangaroo that forgot to hop. And so the first event is the broad jump. Okay, you jump as far as you can. I used to jump a bit over 10 feet in distance. It's almost double my height. It was very, very good.
The standard here is going for height, and they were going +12 and +12 for Be a Pro. The whole point of this is covering ground horizontally, accelerating with a good shin angle.
And so the minimum standard is your height and a foot. And so Mike is about 4 feet tall, just like Coach Greg. And so a 5-foot jump and he passes. To be elite, your height plus 2 feet. This should be easy. I mean, the minimum standard is like nothing. Like, this is so easy. If you're at all athletic, you lifted weights. Like, if you have a good squat, your legs have some power. If you got some hops, you can jump and touch the rim. You're jumping far. It should be easy. Mike Israetel, he squatted, what, 600 pounds plus when he was younger? What was natural? He's gonna destroy this.
Find some rhythm, use your arms. We gotta stick our landing so I can measure it off your.
Does Mike think it's a double jump? Like he lands and he keeps going. The momentum is keeping on going. Perhaps his stomach is a little bit too large and it just keeps the weight going forward. You're supposed to land. You guys know I was a phys ed teacher. I used to teach this in grade primary. We would stand and we would jump and we would land. We would jump across the gym. We would develop leg power. This is something you do as a child. You learn it when you're 4 or 5 years old.
Throw your arms, place your feet. We do have to stick that landing so we can measure it though.
There's an athleticism requirement for that.
Last I checked, black belts in jiu-jitsu fighting have athleticism. Black belt, the best of the best. Mike clearly is an athlete. I don't know if he's joking around. It's Mike, we never know. Why can't he jump? Babe, when you were a kid, there was a jump, skip, hop, like run, hit, run, throw. There was a bunch of little things you would do.
Yeah.
Jumping is the basics. This is a great fitness test. Anyone who's fit, who's athletic, should be able to jump your height. I mean, imagine he's in the army and they have to jump from here to there. There's a rock over here and some water and a rock over there. Okay, let's go. I can't. It's 4 feet across.
I don't think Mike's ready to defend our country.
Mike, perhaps not ready to defend our country. This is a good point. If he can't pass the minimum fitness test, I mean, yesterday it was raining, we're out shopping, and there was a big puddle. I jumped over the puddle. I didn't want to ruin my shoes.
I walked right in.
You just walked through it? You didn't jump over that?
My New Balance shoes ruined.
And so perhaps this is a Navy SEALs fitness test, but it should be a regular fitness test for the world. If you can't jump your height, and I mean, I'm talking for men. Women are not going to be as explosive. Perhaps it's 3/4 as good as the men. But men, this is what you need to do. You pick up your woman and you jump over the pond. It should be easy.
Yeah.
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 This is what it's about. Like, seriously, like, if you can't pick up your woman and walk across the pond, what good are you? I mean, they're in the Navy SEALs, they're rescuing people. What if it's a firefighter? Pick up that 300-pound person and carry him out of the building. You got to be able to do these things.
Big low.
There we go. There we go.
5-4.
And so he just jumped a nipper.
Wait, it took me a few seconds. I'm very slow.
Guys, I'm not that clever. I read that comment before going in. I saw a joke and I was like, this has got to be hilarious. Dr. Mike jumped one nippered. And so basically, I mean, they're saying he's 5'6", is he though? And so basically, he's right at the minimum standard. I think everyone should have to be a pro. You're in the Navy SEALs. Minimum standard for fitness, I want maximum standard. Double your height if you can. After you watch this video, I want you to all out there measure and tape, do your thing, like perhaps your hand width. My hand span, what is it called? My wingspan, it's 5'7". It's a bit longer than my height. If you can't jump this far, what good are you for? What good are you for?
What the fuck?
Big arm swing. Load. Hit. 9-4.
And that's how it's done. Why can't he sink into the ground? You bend your hips, Mike, and you lower yourself and you absorb the weight of your body.
The other guys, they bend.
I feel like he didn't learn to jump. Like when I was a kid, I had a tree house. It was 18 feet tall. The base was 10 and the ceiling was 8 feet above that. I would go on the top of it and jump down. Now, mind you, I had FAI syndrome, cam tight, had hip surgery, probably from doing stupid things like that. But I learned to absorb the weight when I land instead of falling. You just, ugh. And for a guy like Mike who can squat over 600 pounds, how does he not have any leg power? Where's the athleticism? It's as if he can just pick things up and put them down, but he can't do anything with them. Functional strength, functional training, like move your body around, bend over. Like, can Mike skip rope? This would be the best video with me, Coach Greg and Mike Israetel, and we do grade primary physical activities. Skip, run and throw, catch, throw and catch. We would skip rope. We would do hopscotch. Dr. Mike hula hooping. Man, that would be amazing. This is what we need to do. Mike would not need surgery if he had hula hooped with Coach Greg when he was younger. You know how old I am? I'm literally 9 years older than this guy. I could have been his physical education instructor when he was in elementary school. I could have been teaching him how to do hula hoops. And he would have kept practicing. He had a tighter waist than last time. No surgeries. Man, sometimes I would come home from school after hula hooping all day. Like I would kind of do the same class over and over again. I was a traveling teacher sometimes. My abs were on fire. Like just solid there.
Let's get one. I want a hula hoop again.
Man, oh man, I would have like 10 hoops at the same time. We'd have competitions. What? Let's all hoop the longest, and I'd be going with them. Who could beat the teacher? Some of those kids are good. They have little tiny waists. The smaller the waist, the easier it is to hula hoop. Especially with a big hoop, it's easier with the big hoop.
I was watching TV doing hula hoop for hours, like yeah.
You'd have the hula hoop on the foot, and you'd skip right that.
Oh yeah.
That one, the little thing around the ankle hoop.
Oh yeah.
People probably didn't know that I taught all these things. Grade primary kids. It was a good time. All the games. I'd made up 46 different tag games. Like Dr. Tag, Witch Tag, Zombie Tag, Blob Tag. Everybody's it tag. Who's it? Everybody, go! They don't even need to tell the rules. You're all it. Go!
So you can touch anyone?
Yeah, go. You're it.
Okay.
Tag, I got you.
How?
I got you again.
Yeah, but then...
Got you again. Boy, you're not... Tiny waist. The smaller the waist, the easier it is to hula hoop.
What the fuck?
You can see who the alphas are and who the betas are, even in grade primary during everybody's tag. Did you know that I taught teachers how to teach phys ed at one point? I had my master's in kinesiology, so I was on the board to teach the teachers how to teach. I did that. No longer can teach.
Did you miss it?
I miss it. But I can teach all of you while watching this, and I could teach Dr. Mike how to skip rope and hula hoop. I could do that.
You don't miss going to school, right?
Sometimes it's fun.
Oh, you like miss it?
When I was a kid, phys ed was my favorite class by
No, going
lots.
to school to teach.
But then I went to teach, but I played gym all day.
Oh, you're so cute.
I like going to the gym to lift weights. It's fun. We're playing sports all day and fun, and they're all having a good time, and they're learning what I like. It's a good time. It's amazing.
Oh, I wish all teachers were like you.
They kind of are. Most teachers have passion about teaching. They're into it.
Really?
That's why they do it.
Ooh, there you go.
There we go.
That's not quite sticking the landing. He landed with both feet, one step forward, and then he put the one back. Rules are rules here. I mean, if you have to stick the landing, you have to stick the landing. Jump as many times as you want, you got to stick the landing. I'm not really a fan of doing that, but you don't want him to have mental scars for the rest of his life. You know, I failed the fitness test, and Mike Israetel, we don't want him to have to struggle any more than he's already struggled with the body dysmorphia and the whole thing. So let's give him the pass. He passes. I mean, after all, he isn't higher than 5'4", is he?
What we got here is for the trap bar deadlift, we're gonna go for 5 reps. So the minimum is 1.5 times our body weight for 5 reps. Elite's gonna be 1.75 times our body weight for 5 reps.
Mike Israetel was a champion powerlifter, and he's going for the minimum standard. This is ridiculous. Mike should be saying, whatever is the maximum standard, I will now warm up with that, and after that, you can give me a new challenge. This is a joke.
How do you think he's going to fare on this one?
I'm not too unconfident here. I think he might do well.
I mean, how bad do they think this guy is? I'm not too unconfident. I think he should do well. This is enough of traditional strength. It's a deadlift. It's about as basic as you can get. Bench, squat, deadlift. These are Mike's best events.
What's your body weight at, Mike?
About 240 on the scales.
Okay.
Man, 240. How is Mike 240? I was only 188.8 this morning. I forgot to take my HRT for 6 days again. I'm 3 days late. I do 60 milligrams every 3 days. And FY, if you are interested in getting your blood work done, perhaps you need Cialis or enclomiphene, those kind of things, you can click and get from Algo RX. Prescription medications prescribed to you by a doctor. It takes a couple minutes, answer a few questions. And so if you're interested in very cheap pharmaceutical medications, AlgoRx, code Greg, 10% off. I mean, honestly though, all fairness, he's got huge legs. That's a lot of weight that people don't see. And then the rest is in his stomach. I don't know how long ago this was filmed. I bet this was filmed a year ago. This is not since his surgery, because there's no way he's 240 now after the surgery. But 240, he weighs 50 pounds more than me.
I'm like, where's that 50?
You can't be fit when you're fat. Now, he's not fat by body fat terms, but by his BMI, he's gotta be obese. Well, let me just do this. 38.7? He's almost 40. I didn't know it was that bad for Mike. Mike, you gotta lose some weight. It says here on ChatGPT, it's Mike's favorite friend in the world. It says, that's in the obese class 2 near class 3 category. He's class 2 obese. He's not even just class 1. Like, it's taking probably 10 years off of his life. Is it worth it? He can't even jump a foot past his height. He can't even jump his height. No wonder. He's 240. I have to carry a 50-pound backpack and jump. It's going to slow me down. Mike is very obese, we could call it. Very obese.
Yeah.
Mike, you got to lose some weight. It's for your health. I don't know why people don't understand that health is the most important. Health is wealth. Mike has millions or tens of millions of dollars, Lamborghinis everywhere for all his butlers, but he doesn't have his health. I would trade all of my money, at least $10 million, no problem. $10 million to not be as heavy as Mike. Mike, there's something called GLP Max. You can get it for me. I know you're on 5 milligrams of terzipatide, or maybe it's retatrutide. I don't know. He's on a lot of medications to make him not eat. Maybe you just need to go the natural route. We can hook you up. Mike, GO2 Max, I know that you believe in this. You can get GO2 Max, code Greg, 15% off. It's for your health. And while you're at it, I mean, we got him here. Got on the Turk. Turk Max, Turk Platinum. Lower the dose of your HRT or whatever you're taking. Lower that dose. Go on to the Coach Greg dose, and you'll lose a lot of weight, and you'll simply be healthier. And while you're at it, we'll race bikes. With those quads, Mike would be a great sprinter. I watched Dr. Mike doing a video on Dr. Mike, and he was showing us how strong he was back in the day doing squats, and I couldn't believe it. He's way stronger than I thought. Crazy, he was doing like 275-pound shoulder presses with the barbell, the 275, and he was squatting like 540 pounds, and he did like 5 reps easy. It could have done more than 10. Now, he doesn't ever train to failure or whatever, but it was a lot of weight. And so with quads like that, certainly he could sprint on a bike. Now, I don't think he could go past 15 seconds. That takes cardio, with which I'm not sure he has the cardio. We'll see soon enough, but I think Mike should start bike racing, perhaps do less of the jiu-jitsu wrestling. I don't think the jiu-jitsu's helping him. Like, what's it for? Like, he's already a black belt fighter. Like, why do you need to keep practicing? You've conquered that, black belt there. Now you need to go for your A category in Zwift cycling. I'm still waiting for Hussein Farhat and his brother Ali, as well as Will Tennyson, to get onto the Zwift. Yay. We're waiting for this. Guys, Coach Greg and Mepsigram are waiting for you. You can start by racing her, of which you're going to get destroyed. Her sprint is ridiculous, but you can work your way up to Coach Greg. Coach Grass. I mean, he's already short enough. You really need to make it lower the distance. Why are we doing this? It's not even off the floor.
Hips. There we go, Mike.
I would like to know if you could get it for 50. I feel like 1.5 times body weight for 50 would be a good standard. It was 2011 pound for pound world's strongest man at the Olympia, where I won the competition. Did you know that? And so guys, this is a real thing. Pound for pound world's strongest person at the Olympia. 2011, and so I had had my hip surgery, and so I hadn't been able to do deadlifts for approximately 6 months, and I showed up. And so it was 1.5 times your body weight on the deadlift, and I did it for over 50 reps. I hadn't trained, and it was your body weight for bench press, and I did it for, I believe it was 62 reps. I remember I weighed 210 pounds, but remember, I hadn't been able to train because I had a hip surgery. It was very difficult surgery, but I still won the competition. And so if you're fit, you should be able to do this with no problem.
Mike, I think he hit 1.5 his body weight. I think he was around 360 with his current body weight with where he's at now. Honestly, a little bit better than I thought.
I mean, what kind of insult was that? Honestly, he did better than I thought. I thought Mike could do double his body weight for probably 25 reps. There's no way that that was a challenge.
It's weird. I haven't deadlifted in like maybe 8 years or something. That was a trip.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Huh. No, I purposefully don't deadlift anymore.
I purposely don't deadlift anymore. He hasn't deadlifted in 8 years. He's a former power lifter. Very, very strong, but yet he doesn't deadlift anymore.
Yeah. Lower back injuries?
No, it's just for bodybuilding. It's the fatigue isn't worth it.
Yeah.
No, he's not injured. It's not because of any problems. The fatigue isn't worth it. The fatigue isn't worth it. I mean, my honest opinion is, isn't that half of the point, to get fatigue so that your body then has to come back stronger? If you push yourself, you get fatigued, then your body, it has to adapt to that, and it comes back stronger than last time. And so what fatigued you on that day, perhaps it was 360 for 5 reps on the deadlift, the next day, it's less fatiguing. That's why you train it. And so over the years, for example, the last 8, had he been deadlifting, he wouldn't have been fatigued, and he would have perhaps done 500 pounds for 20 reps, put the bar down, and he would have been like, yep, that felt good. What's next? But no, he did 360 for 5. He's gasping for air. He's already tired. Well, because it fatigued him. And so Mike has allowed his desire to just be a bodybuilder to take over so much that he doesn't want to have any cardiovascular fitness whatsoever. The fatigue isn't worth it. And so he never, ever gets tired. But that doesn't allow you to be healthy. And so is the 38.7 BMI actually worth it?
Performance? plus excuses, plus what I could have done on my best day, I'm a fucking athlete, baby.
And so Mike is an athlete. Perhaps he has to follow the newest trend. Somebody needs to now ask him and say, hey, Mike, you ever think about how it would be like to be an athlete? Or Mike, have you ever wished to be an athlete?
Do you wish you were athletic?
Do I wish I am athletic? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I am athletic.
Okay, Mike.
Wish you were athletic?
What do you guys think of if Greg and I collabed and the video started with like jokes and science and lifting, and at the end we just made love, physical love?
If you can have sex with a man, you're gay. And now a woman can have sex with another woman, and to me, she's not gay, she's bi, because being a woman on woman is feminine. A woman with a man, she's still feminine. But if a man is getting pegged by another man, it's gay. If you can have sex with a man, you're gay.
What the fuck?
I don't understand. He can get a black belt in jiu-jitsu wrestling, but he can't hop his height. I don't understand where the difference, I don't understand.
Our minimum here is going to be 10 pull-ups, Elite's going to be 15, and Be a Pro is going to be 20.
Guaranteed Mike can get 10 pull-ups. He does them strict. He does them all the time. Guaranteed he's acing this test.
I used to be upset that I was not tall, but then I realized my dick is concomitantly short. So no big deal, it's all proportional.
Concomitantly short. Bro is talking like he's Chad. Friend Chad, the lawyer. Lot of big words. Lot of big words.
9.
Get it?
10. Oh, here we go.
Nice, dude.
That's more than I thought.
He says, more than I thought. Upon completing this, he says, you don't do pull-ups very often, do you? Actually, I do them very often. I mean, the anti-glaze that's going on, the lack of confidence in Mike Israetel, the way they word this, I don't know if this is staged, but it's just, I just find it so funny. You don't do pull-ups very often, do you? Often. I mean, Mike lives for the pull-up. I believe this is his A+, super plus, whatever category ranking system, S tier plus. I believe this is it.
It's all for aesthetics.
All for aesthetics. Is there anything wrong with having aesthetics and athletics? For both? Like, it's okay if you do the chin-ups a little bit different. Aesthetics, yeah, we want to look good, but we also want to have some functionality. We want to be able to hop, skip, and run, jump over a puddle so we don't get wet. We want to be able to do the basics.
Carrying a gurney, carrying a body, carrying someone a long period of distance. For our minimum here, we're going 175 feet in body weight, or Elite is going to be 225.
Body weight for 175 feet, to be a pro 250. I feel like all of those are excessively easy. Carrying your body weight, 175 feet, that's like 55 meters. Like if you can't carry your body weight 100 meters, it's just 330 feet.
I could.
There's something wrong with you. Well, not like, I don't know, for the average like person that doesn't ever work out. But if you go to the gym and train and you can't walk around with your body weight for 100 meters, there's something wrong with you. I think that would be fair for a woman. This is a woman's fitness test. This is easy. Did you see this, by the way? Yeah, see? Champion.
Yeah.
Woo!
Greg has so many in the basement. One day we should do a trophy tour.
Not bodies.
No, not bodies. in
Not
the
bodies.
basement. He has so many trophies.
Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. Finish through, finish through. Good stuff, Mike. Most importantly, form didn't look too bad there. Stayed confident, stayed tall.
Did he just say he stayed tall? I mean, are we gonna have to just lie right to his face? He stayed short. I mean, come on. He said he stayed tall. Most important, he stayed tall. He's 5 foot.
How are we holding up in this?
Alive?
Mike just looks like he raced against Coach Greg in his Zwift bike race, and it's been like 2 minutes since he stopped, and he's barely able to breathe. There's no way this man is fit. There's no way.
my pornography habits, include a bit of S&M, and I got into us and accidentally, like, oh, that girl's got a kid off, and I'll jack off to this. I always do it with no volume on, but the title is like financial domination. I go, what the fuck is that? So I like undid the mute, and she's talking about she's gonna spend all your money. Dude, my Judaism then left my fucking body. I was like, I tried to reach through the laptop, choke that bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? You have no idea how fast I'll come. You do not joke about shit like that. That's your kink. Crazy. No, opposite of kink is a dick curling moment. Oh, hell no, hell no, Brian, you must be crazy. I was like this. Not paying for value. My dick withdrew into my body. Just like a turtle to do one thing, to check the finances. It was like, oh.
Now, interested in coaching, click the link in the description. You can apply right now. Of course, we have all the supplements, Seco bars, for example. If you enter code Seco, you get 50% off as long as there's another item in your cart. The Cookbook 3.1, the Circle Diet Book. Click the link in the description. You can get Momentous clothing as well. Subscribe. Click the bell button. Watch one bloop. Don't bother with the second one. And bye.